Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. An in-depth summary introduction. Oliver Twist, Charles Dickens's second novel, was first published as a serial between 1837 and 1839, and later compiled into a three-volume book in 1838. The novel offers a scathing critique of the social injustices of Victorian England, particularly the poor laws and the treatment of orphans. Through the journey of its eponymous protagonist, the novel explores themes of poverty, identity, and the battle between good and evil. Part 1. Birth and Early Hardships. Birth in the Workhouse. The story begins in a workhouse in an unnamed town in England, where a young woman arrives in labor. She gives birth to a boy and dies shortly after, leaving behind no clues about her identity. The parish authorities name the child Oliver Twist, following their custom of assigning surnames alphabetically to orphans. Life at the baby farm. Oliver is sent to a baby farm run by Mrs. Mann, where he and other orphans suffer from neglect and malnutrition. The conditions are deplorable, and many children die young. Despite the harsh environment, Oliver survives until the age of 9. Return to the workhouse. At 9, Oliver is returned to the workhouse, where he is subjected to further mistreatment. The infamous scene where Oliver asks for more gruel, "Please, sir, I want some more," results in outrage from the authorities. Mr. Bumble, the beadle, and the workhouse board decide to apprentice Oliver to an undertaker, Mr. Sowerberry. Part 2. Apprenticeship and Escape Life with the Sowerberrys. Oliver's life with the Sowerberrys is marginally better, but he faces bullying from Noah Claypole, another apprentice, and mistreatment from Mrs. Sowerberry. When Noah insults Oliver's deceased mother, Oliver retaliates physically, leading to severe punishment. Flight to London. Unable to endure the abuse, Oliver runs away to London, a journey of several days on foot. Upon arrival, he meets Jack Dawkins, known as the Artful Dodger, who offers him shelter. Part 3. Introduction to the criminal underworld Fagin's gang. The Artful Dodger introduces Oliver to Fagin, an elderly man who trains young boys to be pickpockets. Unaware of their criminal activities, Oliver is initially grateful for the food and shelter. First brush with the law. Oliver accompanies the Dodger and another boy, Charlie Bates, on a pickpocketing expedition. When the Dodger steals a handkerchief from Mr. Brownlow, a kind-hearted gentleman, Oliver is mistakenly accused and arrested. However, a bookseller who witnessed the theft testifies to Oliver's innocence, and Mr. Brownlow takes the ill boy into his care. Part 4. A brief respite life with Mr. Brownlow. Oliver experiences kindness and comfort for the first time in Mr. Brownlow's home. He is cared for by Mrs. Bedwin, the housekeeper, and begins to recover from his ordeals. Recapture by Fagin's associates. While running an errand for Mr. Brownlow, Oliver is kidnapped by Nancy and Bill Sikes, associates of Fagin. They fear Oliver will betray their criminal enterprise and forcibly return him to Fagin. Part 5. Forced Criminal Activities. Attempted burglary. Fagin and Sikes plan a burglary and decide to use Oliver, believing his innocent appearance will aid their scheme. During the attempted break-in at the Maley residence, Oliver is shot and left behind by Sikes. Rescue by the Maleys. The Maleys, Mrs. Maley, and her adopted niece, Rose, find the injured Oliver and nurse him back to health. They are moved by his innocence and resolve to protect him. Part 6. Unraveling the Past Monk's Conspiracy. A mysterious man named Monks conspires with Fagin to destroy Oliver's reputation and claim an inheritance that rightfully belongs to Oliver. Monks is revealed to be Oliver's half-brother, intent on ensuring Oliver's downfall. Nancy's redemption. Nancy, troubled by the criminal activities and her role in Oliver's suffering, secretly informs Rose Maylie of Monks's and Fagin's plans. She arranges a meeting with Mr. Brownlow to disclose critical information about Oliver's heritage. Part 7. Climax and Resolution. Nancy's murder. Fagin, suspecting Nancy's betrayal, informs Sikes, who, in a fit of rage, brutally murders Nancy. Sikes becomes a fugitive, haunted by guilt and paranoia. Monk's downfall. Mr. Brownlow confronts Monks and uncovers the truth about Oliver's parentage. Monks is coerced into confessing and agreeing to share the inheritance with Oliver. He later squanders his portion and dies in prison. Fagin's execution. Fagin is arrested and sentenced to death. Oliver visits him in prison, seeking closure. Fagin, now a broken man, faces execution. Oliver's adoption. Mr. Brownlow legally adopts Oliver, providing him with a loving home. Rose marries her longtime suitor, Harry Maylie. The novel concludes with the virtuous characters finding happiness and the villains meeting their just ends.